Well, will you two excuse me a minute?
Certainly. Well, dear, here we are.
When did you get back, Connie?
This morning. Perfectly heavenly crossing. I think we broke a record or something.
Staying a while?
Oh, perhaps. I haven't made any real plans. I just decided all of a sudden to sail, so I sailed. How are you, Dill?
You shouldn't have come here, Connie. You know that.
I came because I wanted to see you. To get, shall I say, one last glimpse. And I thought there might be a bare chance that you would like to see me.
Well, I don't want to see you.
Why, Dill, you're cruel.
Stop it. It doesn't matter to you. Nothing has ever mattered to you.
You did, Dill.
You never meant it. Any of it.
Not even Sorrento?
Not even Sorrento.
Dill.
Yes?
I did mean it at Sorrento. And in Switzerland, too. Remember that divine little village in the Alps?
I really think you'd better go.
Just as you say. Dill,
Yes?
are you in love?
Utterly?
Happy?
For the first time in my life.
Honeymooning?
Of course.
Continent?
No, London.
Oh, dear, but why London? It's so cold and so gray.
I like London. Mary likes London.
Well, I guess it's London. But if you should happen to get over to Italy...
We won't.
But just in case, London does seem a little too gray and too cold, and you wanted to see what sunshine was like, and you suddenly found yourself in Italy, would you do something for me?
What?
Would you look across that beautiful bay and up at the smoke plumes of Vesuvius and think of me? Of you? Of us? Just once?
But we are not going to Sorrento.
Well, that's that. Goodbye, Dill. No hard feelings, and bon voyage.
Goodbye, Connie.
Must you go so soon, Miss Bond?
Oh, I'm sorry. I really can't stay. And you must have at least a dozen things to do.
At least. But they can wait.
Oh, no, I've really got to run. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, dear, why don't you drop Miss Bonds off?
Oh, no, I wouldn't think of it. I'll be all right. Goodbye, Dill.
Well, that was a little unexpected. Do you mind?
Why, of course I don't, darling. Why should I?
Oh, Mary.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on in, Jeff.
I just wanted to tell you that everybody's gone. I'm on my way now.
Oh, don't go. Let's sit around and talk. The three of us.
No, I can't, Mary. I don't know about you, but I've got a big day ahead of me tomorrow. Well, see you in church, Miss Clay.
See you in church, Mr. Tingle. Rain. Wouldn't you just know it? Rain for a wedding. Oh, stop crying, Paula. Rain's lucky for me. The side door driver.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, look at the crowd going in the church. All for me. Oh, Paula, in all my life, I've never had such a fuss made over me. I love it. Hurry up, driver. Hello, everybody.
Oh, Mary, we thought you'd never arrive. It's a fine way to treat your bride.
Calm down, darling. Take your cue from Mary. Hello, Jeff.
Oh, you're here.
What's the matter? Wasn't I supposed to come today? How's Dill feeling?
Well, I don't know.
What? Best man doesn't
Just
know.
don't get excited. I'll be right back.
What's wrong with him?
Well, why don't we start? What was that woman singing for? They ought to be playing the wedding march.
The sweetest story ever told. Paula, did you tell that soprano to sing the sweetest story ever told?
No, dear.
Well, neither did I, and I loathed it.
Oh, this hat. May I sit down?
No. Quick, everybody. Who goes where? Paula, am I all right? Do I look all right? Listen.
Well, here we go.
I'm weak. My knees are buckling.
Left hand, isn't it?
Start, start. Goodbye, everybody.
Wait. Mary, don't go out there yet.
Why, Jeff, are you crazy?
Mary, Who told him to start that thing? Tell him to stop. Stop the music.
Why, Jeff, is it Dill? Is he sick?
No, he's married.
What? Did you say married, Jeff?
Yes, Mary.
Married to whom?
Connie Bonds.
Connie Bonds.
Yes.
Shut up, everybody.
Well,
Jeff,
steady, Mary.
Oh, it's all right. I'm not going to faint. Tell me.
It's true, Mary. Dill wired my house. The boy just brought it. I had the woman sing to stall for time.
The sweetest story ever told.
Mary.
It said he was sorry, didn't it?
Oh,
you
yes.
poor darling. Oh, yes, I'm sure he's sorry. So am I. It's one of those things you'd like to see happen to somebody else. Like a fat lady on a banana peeling.
Oh, Mary, I'm so sorry for you. Well, we're leaving at once. Tell the papers that. Tell them that Mary Clay decided at the last minute she didn't wish to marry.
Jeff, put these lilies in water for me. I might want to get married again sometime. Will someone get Jeff a pitcher or a bucket? There's plenty of water outdoors.
Well, let's go, Mary. They're sending the crowd away. Let's get ahead of it.
Wait. The benediction. Hold open the door so I can hear.
No, please.
Well, then I'll hold it open myself.
And the ceremony will be indefinitely postponed. Miss Mary Clay will not be married to Mr. Dylan Todd today.
Miss Mary Clay will not be married to Mr. Dylan Todd today. Sounds funny, doesn't it? And I always thought that rain was lucky for me.
That ends Act One of tonight's Lux Radio Theater play, Forsaking All Others, with Bette Davis and Joel McCrea. We go on to Act Two in a moment. Now, our producer, Mr. DeMille. We continue with Forsaking All Others, starring Bette Davis and Joel McCrea. It's the following afternoon. Trying bravely to hide her real feelings, Mary is entertaining again at her home, passing the whole affair off as a joke on herself. But there's desperation in her bravery and bitterness in her laughter. Jeff Tingle has just arrived at the house. Still wearing his coat, he stands at the telephone, speaking to his secretary.
Hello. Miss Kramer? Mr. Tingle. Is everything all right down there? Oh, that's fine. Now, just between you and me, is there any use in my coming down to the office today? Or tomorrow? I didn't think so either. Goodbye. Oh, Dent.
Yes, sir?
When that gentleman arrives,
I'll show him to the library.
Good.
Yes, sir. Shall I take your coat, sir? Miss Clay is in the sitting room.
Thanks.
Jeff, now, come and join the party. We're celebrating my sudden release from matrimony.
You're looking very lovely, Mary.
Thank you. The frock is for my trousseau. I had it fumigated. Sit down.
I called you late last night. Why didn't you answer?
Because I wanted to unpack my trunks and get settled. Oh, then I was tired, so I went to bed after writing a few checks for the monthly bills, and I read myself to sleep on a book that Dill and I received as a wedding present. Being very careful about finger marks, of course, since back it goes. Finally, I put the book down and went to sleep.
Did you have a good sleep?
Best in years.
Must have been a good book.
It was rather nice. I'm going to buy it someday.
I'd like to speak to you, Mary. May I?
Of course. We can go in the library. My ambassadors of goodwill in there, Jeff. They all came to see what a jilted lady looks like.
You're putting on a good show.
Thanks.
Well, they're married, all right.
How romantic.
Justice of the peace, 11 o'clock yesterday
Oh,
morning.
don't spare a thing, Jefferson. What did the bride wear?
I don't know, but knowing Connie Barnes, I'd say something clinging and trailing.
Yes, I imagine so. Oh, Jeff, why did he do it?
I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out.
I have too, all night, all morning.
And you're doing swell, Mary.
Jeff, do you hate being told to move on? If you're in some place that you think is all right for you to be, and somebody comes up very roughly and tells you to move on, that's how I feel. Ordered to take my little picnic basket in hand and get out of somebody's private property. I want to go away. I want to go away and hide. But I'm not going to. I'm going to stay and have a big time as if nothing had happened. Jeff, never again as long as I live will I laugh when the gentleman kicks the lady comedian. What is it, Dent?
For Mr. Tingle, Miss Mary.
The gentleman. Oh, all right, then. Thank you.
Yes, sir?
What was that all about?
Mary, Bill's here.
What?
You've got to see him.
Who says so?
I do.
What does he want?
I'll let him tell you. I only spoke to him on the phone, but I promised I'd fix it so you'd see him. Your whole life may depend on this.
How can it possibly?
Please, Mary, for me. I'll send him in.
All right, Bill. Go ahead. Yes, thanks. Mary,
Yes, I'm still Mary. Remember me?
it's hard to explain what I did, but
Why do you try? What makes you think I want an explanation?
I must make some attempt to...
Justify what you did.
No, that isn't possible.
Or perhaps you want to be forgiven. All right, I forgive you. So what?
Jeff said you'd see me. Allow me to talk.
Well, you're talking. Go on.
Mary, you've always been a reasonable person.
Have I?
You've always been fair and just.
And generous. That's a good word, too.
Please, these aren't just words. Believe me, I know. I appreciate what I've done. I played you the meanest trick. I know all that. I only want to tell you it was my loss, too.
Two? Who else has lost? Have I? Oh, I was humiliated, embarrassed, naturally. But think what I escaped. Why, I almost married you. Oh, that's something to be grateful for. You know, like missing a train that was wrecked.
You don't mean that.
Don't I?
You can't. No matter what I've done. I know. And you may laugh at me for saying so. But I love you. I've never stopped loving you.
Love? All right, maybe you do love me. What's that got to do with it?